All right, sorry about that. There were some problems. It wasn't going out to all the, to YouTube and uh, X. You know, it was just going to Rumble. I don't even think it was going to my locals either. But anyway, should be working now. So anyway, there we go. So, oh boy, time now for this exciting episode of Mr Nailsin Sunday Comics. And this time we're going to go to Strange Worlds. No, not Strange New Ones, just Strange Worlds. Oh, look, a chick in a bikini. Hey, Thompson, Doug, they are waiting for you at Povo's Clown Town. Okay, but I'm doing this, and then I gotta go to bed again for work. I'm in my regular mic. You are not using the mic you think you're using. Line in. It's the right one. Supposed to be. Let me check real quickly as I listen to my... Yeah, that's it. Yep. So perhaps you aren't using the headphones you think you're using. Kind Friend says, good morning, Doug. Good morning to you, kind friends. All right, might as well get to it. After this, I'll take a brief break, and then I'll color the drawing that I did yesterday morning. So anyway, here we are, Strange Worlds, and this is one that I don't know. I thought I had done it before, but no, I haven't. There's only a couple of them, but nevertheless, supposed to be this science fiction, astounding super science fantasies. Oh yeah, quite a few of those. So anyway, in this issue, War of the Marshmen, which I think is only a text one, and that's boring. No pictures. So I'll probably skip that. The Corsairs from the Coal Sack. Dead Man's Tale. The Spider God of Akka. Anyway. Hey, look, he's zapping that dude in the nose. Ew. See, now she's zapping him between the eyes. That might be more effective. Anyway, I'm guessing these are the Marshmen. Just a guess. So anyway, but we're going to read Kenton of the Star Patrol. Patrol. And I'm guessing this is Kenton. I wouldn't think this is it. Anyway, the atomic bombs that fell on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945 were the opening thunders of the atomic era, culminating in 1962 with a rocket landing on the moon. Well, you were a little off, but it never, almost. In 1977, man set foot on Mars. Well, quite a bit off there. I mean, they wanted to at the time, but boy, does that cost a lot of money, and they probably would have just gotten the astronauts killed in that endeavor. And well, maybe one day. Anyway, a century later on Alpha Centauri, wow, boy, that's really quite the leap from just the moon. But anyway, the nearest star by 3,750, or 3,750 must be the designation of whatever. Many star clusters had been explored. Their planetary systems joined with Earth Federation. Boy, what does that make you remind you of? Huh? Yeah. To police this vast area of billions of miles of empty space. But if it's empty, why do you need police? To guard the treasure-laden cargo spacers, the Star Patrol was born. Dave Kenton was a Star Patrolman. His hand was adept with sword and gun. They still use swords. He was ready to die in order to smash the power of the Corsairs from the Coal Sack. All right. Well, for years, a horde of ruthless pirates from that strange black blotch of space, mankind has called the coal sack since 1950. This must be like an alternate timeline thing, you know? It has to be. Anyway, have been raiding the treasure-heavy spacers. Yeah, you're repeating yourself. What the hell? Heave over, boys. We're almost over. The screams and moans of their victims sounded for a time above the whir of the pirates' beam guns. They need a better name than that. And then silence fell, and the looting began. Surrender now, and you live. Fight and die. Yeah, that's an embarrassing looking thing. Yeah, anyway. He's already dead. And she's like, no, please, no. Well, maybe we can work something out. On the tiny planet of Flail, hundreds of light years from the Earth, young Star Patrolman Dave Kenton receives word of the space disaster. The coal sack pirates again got the annual medal run from Debeb. 3 billion credits worth of gold and platinum gone. Oh, editor's note. A light year is the distance light will travel in 1 year, moving at 186,225 miles per second. Anyway, back to our story. Just got my orders, sweetheart. I'm rocketing up tonight. Sealed orders to get those pirates. 1 man against a fleet of space rovers? She's upset. And she got all dressed up and everything, and he doesn't even notice. Editor's note, rocketing up, a term meaning to travel in a rocket ship off a planet. Well, was this really necessary? Anyway, the higher-ups think one patrolman might go where 1 million couldn't. Sounds like a good idea to me. Now lift your arms slowly. You're no bellhop. She's supposed to be a bellhop. Not exactly, sweetheart. Get over there in the corner, turn around, face to the wall. I want your passport. Nobody takes. I didn't want to shoot, but I'll have to. Blam! I'm sorry, patrolman. The powder pellet will let you sleep for a good, 12 hours, but you'll be all right. Ew. 12 hours later, Dave Kenton is dragged before a livid superior officer. Damn it, you got fooled yet again by one of those sexy bellhops. Patrolman Kenton, I ought to have you ray-beamed out of existence. You let a girl make a fool of you. She took your space passport and credentials, along with your drawers. She'll paste her own picture over yours, of course, and she's gone to the pirates with them. You think they'll be convinced her name is Dave Kenton? Yeah, I don't know, maybe. With fingers that shake with rage, the commanding patrolman rips the insignia of the patrol from Kenton's chest. I'll break you instead. What, dead? Dead, you might forget your disgrace. Alive, you never will. For days, Dave Kenton lost himself in the spaceport taverns, where goblets of spiced flailon wine helped him forget. What? One morning? Busted. I guess everyone's heard about my disgrace, even those coal sack pirates. Hey, that's an idea. Maybe if they've heard of my disgrace, they'll believe me when I say I want to join them. Seconds later, as a mechanic scouts and yells in fury, Dave Kenton, disgraced patrolman, rockets up from Flayall. Man, can't even take time to grab a sandwich. Come back here, you canary yellow whip of babies. I dare you, I dare you. And onward through the black depths of interstellar space. Rocker jets blasting a red trail in his wake. Dave Kenton hurtles onward. And then, on the radar screen, he picks up the faint signal of a distant space battle. Moving slowly, he noses a path between the struggling ships. Clad in a spacesuit, he abandons ship. Does it Liberace design the spacesuits? I mean, made it just in time. Just in time. I mean, too late to save that one. Oh, was that his ship blowing up? So he escaped it, I guess. I guess it kind of looks the same. I don't know. I can't help those. Oh, no, it was another one. Oh, well, whatever. I can't help those poor devils the pirates are after. But in the confusion, I can lash myself to an outlaw ship. When they go into the coal sack, they'll take me with them. Do you really want to go to a place called Coal Sack? I mean, the pirate ships move off with their loot. Hours later, the sharp noses of the spacers nudge a path into the black blotch of the coal sack that lifts and parts at their approach. I thought they just meant like an empty patch of space or whatever, but apparently, yeah, there's this giant, I guess, black nebula of some sort. Anyway, if I could learn where those machines are, stop them for a while, long enough to send some sort of signal to Star Patrol. Above the vast landing fields of the pirate fleet, Kenton cuts loose his grip hooks and slips downward on anti-gravity power. It's always good to have that around, you know. I'll mix in with the crowds. I won't talk to anybody for a while until I make sure of just what goes on in this place. And then, suddenly, at a busy street intersection, it's Maeve, the bellhop who blasted me with a KO pellet. So she's just become another streetwalker, you know. She came in here. I saw her, but now she's gone. Abruptly, the house lights dim. A pale beam of luminescence cuts the smoky air. Hey, look! Maeve is a stripper. With trembling fingers, Dave Kenton downs a glass of heady stirrupus juice. Maeve is a flame of brilliance as she dances the forbidden dance. Diable. Anyway, I don't get it. If she's working with the pirates, what's she doing here as a stripper? She sees me now, and she knows me, and she's scared. Well, you sat right up front, so hey, look, she's gonna floss her, you know. Anyway, as he carelessly catches the scarf, his fingers touch the crisp stiffness of a tiny slip of paper. A note. She says to meet her in the alley after her dance. This could be a trap. Oh, so you think she's actually, yeah. I'm so glad you came. I saw you following me. I wrote the note and brought it with me on the floor. Listen, sister, the patrol busted me on account of you. I ought to wring that pretty neck. I'm Maeve Malloy, space reporter for the Star Rover. I wanted to break the inside story of the coal sack pirate hideout for my sheet. Now that I'm here, I don't know what to do. I can't get out. So you've had to strip to make ends meet, eh? In the Temple of Machines, there are engines that throw a force field all around the coal sack. No ships can go in or out unless the force field is lifted. And to get out on one of their ships, you must be a pirate. As Kenton and Maeve speak in low whispers, oh, I did that wrong, oh well, a man's eyes light up grimly at sight of them. And now, the worst, I think they've caught on to me. I've been ordered to strip for them at the Temple of Machines. I'm afraid I'll never come out alive. Yeah, well, what do you want me to do about it? I've been hunting all over for you, pretty one. Balder is lonely. Come back to my table. Oh, keep those poles to yourself, space rat. Come on, Maeve, let's clear out of here. You don't know what you've done. He is Baldo, pirate captain. Oh, you see why he's called Baldo? Yeah. He'll have the city guards. Well, all right, they're pirate on our necks before morning. There's only one thing to do. Keep that dancing date. Take me along as your accompanist. I'll strip too. What? Yeah. Once inside the Temple of Machines, I'll try to smash the force field engines and then signal the Star Patrol. But first, where are my credentials that you stole? This is what I want. This rare patrol jewel. I can imagine what I can make on eBay with this. It's found only on Rigel's 7th planet. It's tuned to our sets. All I have to do is talk into it. It beams my voice into patrol pickup sets. So anyway, next night after, Kenton and Maeve Malloy enter the Temple of Machines shortly thereafter. You dance for them. I'm going below into the engine rooms to find and smash that force field engine. If I can. Dave, be careful. Those lower corridors are well guarded. Huh? Oh. Well, I hadn't thought of that. While the orchestral drums throb overhead, Dave Kenton moves carefully along the tunnels of the lower floor. It's Balder, the pirate I tossed around last night. If he sees me, I'm a goner. Seconds later, got to silence them. Can't take any chances. Their handguns will come in handy. Get it? Guard by guard, Dave Kenton moves closer to the hum and throb of the mighty engines at the entrance arch of the machine room. The last guard drops without a sound. I'm running out of pockets to put all these guns. As blackjacks. Okay. Anyway, this is it. Now to find the central dynamo's rip wires, blast holes in the generators, smash the distributors. At that moment, funny, I had thought I noticed someone out of the corner of my eye. Still, I was in such a hurry to see Maeve strip. Perhaps I'll have a look below, just in case. Speaking swiftly into the tiny Rigel jewel, hoping that the Star Patrol will pick up his words, Dave Kenton blasts with his captured beam guns. Beam, 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 beam. See, it's melting everything. Calling Star Patrol, calling Star Patrol. Am smashing force field engines in coal sack. You can enter. Hurry, come on. Can't hold position long. Hurry. Oh my God, they're wearing skirts. Maybe they would have preferred him stripping instead of Maeve. There he is now. Let loose at him with your beam guns. Melt him into blob of chemicals. And that's the end of Kent. Oh, no, wait. I've failed. They can fix this in less than an hour. Hold up. Don't shoot. I know this space hound. He laid hands on me last night. He hit me. Now it's my turn. Take him below to the pits. This doesn't sound good. Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. Minutes later, Dave Kenton is chained to a stone pillar in the torture pits. I guess this is the end. Of everything. I've failed miserably. Balda will have a repair crew working like mad on those machines. And then they'll come back. For me, Guys, I hope no one ever, finds out about this. High above the pirate city, grim ships of war swing into action. Silent exploso rays blast the pirate ships in their launching cradles. KO bombs knock out personnel. Boom, 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 boom. We burned down 3 engines, sir, but we got through the force field in time. Star Patrol Raymen cut a path into the Temple of Machines. They're quitting. After them. Pour it to them even harder. So anyway, 30 minutes later, all fight has gone out of the pirate ranks. And, Dave, I want to apologize. I don't know whether you planned it this way. Well, kind of, but not really. But you've done something no other patrolman in all our history has done. Well, thank you, sir. Next night on the starlight roof of a penthouse nightclub. Well, Captain Kenton, where do those orders I saw slip to you yesterday take you? You think I'd tell you? You'd probably slug me again and tried to beat me to it. Yeah, he just sort of accidentally, it all kind of worked out and stuff because, he ran into that stripper / reporter. Because his plan was to infiltrate the group, and get all the goods. But, I don't know, in a roundabout way, it all worked. So anyway, you can learn where those orders will take Dave Kenton of the Star Patrol in the very next issue of Strange Worlds. Don't miss it. Well, I'll probably miss it for a while. What happens next week? Oh, it's a ghost story. I thought this was all going to be science fiction. I guess there's it's kind of like a Frankenstein thing. All right, well, Dead Man's Tale. So the dead man will tell you what happened here. Probably because he's a ghost. So, you won't be left in the dark. Giggle. Giggle tee hee. All right. I'll read a little bit of the chat. Then I'll take a short break. And then we'll cut to the coloring of my Eternal Flame Goddess character. Kind friend says, sound is fine. Yeah, I thought so. Hey, Thompson, still not convinced, says, sounds weird, but don't play with it too much. I wouldn't do that in front of people. It might be that I was a little further from it, because it's almost like I'm still in drawing mode, which I can't be close enough to the mic. I should have done it like this. Maybe it would have worked better. Well, lesson learned, Kind friends, more bikinis, less monsters, LOL. Well, I think that's the only tale with bikini girls. Probably have to do the next issue to get more of that. But I hear you, Kind friends, Atomic Punk. Yeah, it's that retro sci-fi stuff. Kind friends, hit thumbs up, bigots. Yeah, no kidding. If you're not a bigot, you need to hit it. Kind friends, Doug once drove a Corsair. All right. Had to take a little sip. Kind friends, 9 minutes to reach the earth. Sunlight, that is. Oh. Kind friends, he says, I'll give you my passport, all right. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Kind friends, she grabbed my coal sack. Yeah. She probably had to do a lot of that when she got stuck over there. Dumb broad. Kind friends, Liberace spacesuit. I wish my brother George was here. Kind friends, she wants my luminescence. Kind friends, she deactivated the force field around my coal sack. Kind friend, she wants into the lower corridor. Uh-oh. Kind friends, he call me rice-eating bastards. Kind friends, she checked the torture pits. Kind friends, the orders They're in my underpants, sweetheart. Oh yeah, that would have been a yeah. But it's Dave Kenton, and he's kind of an idiot, you know. So there we go. So let's see what would be an appropriate video to play for the break. Oh yeah, Mechanical Monsters Part D. Did I play that yesterday or maybe the last Nailsin news? I can't remember. But anyway, here's part 2 of Superman versus Mechanical Monsters Part 2.
Oh, that's great. Bullets bouncing off the robot into the crowd, slaughtering everyone in the street. Yeah, great job.
Guns are never the answer.
None of the other guns work, but mine's gonna be the one that does, damn it, because Mom told me I was special.
Come on, man. If them machine guns couldn't do the job, what makes you think your pea shooter will?
Ah, now to stuff my ass with bright, shiny things.
Now you wait here. I'll phone this in.
No man's gonna tell me what to do.
Dead straight.
Oh, they done straight about you.
What?
Pearls tickle.
Holy crap, she's trying to climb up inside that robot's ass.
Yes, I'll give you the details later, Chief.
So you called him up just to tell him you'd call him later.
Lois.
Oh, they never learn.
This is a job for Superman.
It was a job for Superman 5 minutes ago. Ah, that's better. I just don't feel right until I'm in my blue pantyhose.
There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong.
There's everything wrong with it. Whoa, what the hell? All of a sudden he's Linda Blair.
Now, that's just his x-ray vision.
Oh, now that's terrible.
No, it ain't.
No, get off. I don't swing that way. What the hell? Someone's humping my robot. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, the robot.
Ow, 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 ow.
Shut up and get back in my ass. Well, it's about damn time. Just where you been, young man? Well, that's about right. Out carousing all night and bringing home strange women.
What a story this is going to make.
Yeah, you might want to keep the story of you being dropped out of a robot's ass to yourself.
What have you done with the jewels?
You'll read about it in tomorrow's paper.
But I don't have a subscription.
Oh man, he's going for her titties.
Oh, man, now stop that. Come on.
I ain't doing it.
Oh, geez, what a mess. I'm all tangled up. Well, I'll just rip my way out of it. Of course, it'll cut off power to hospitals and people could die, but I gotta save Lois.
Oh boy, I wonder how that's going to turn out. Well, there is a part 3. Yeah, there is. Of course, the full, unedited, what have you, is at my locals. Yeah. But you got to be a subscriber. Giggle, giggle, tee, giggle. Oh, well, here we go. If you were here yesterday morning, then you saw me draw this. Yes. And now it's in the Photoshop. And so the usual, we put a layer. I can fade it. We get these sort of peach colors, you know. And bring out her beauty. Yes. And there we go. Gonna have to zoom in on the hand here. Well, looky there, already something that needs correcting here. We can't have that messing us up later. Was I thinking that was going to be the fingernail? I don't know. No, I can't have that. No. No, sir. That's not going to do at all. Had quite the, well, not, there's been worse things happen at work. But last night, there was this transformer next door. And it didn't fully explode, but it was just sparking, all over the place, spitting fire everywhere. And I guess the fortunate part is that it rained yesterday, so it wasn't all that dry. So I'm not entirely. Oh wait, wrong layer. Entirely certain. It's probably got like little patches of grass around. I didn't go investigate, but I had to call 911. I didn't see it at first. Some lady came into the store and said, "Hey, you need to call 911." And my first reaction was, "Oh, don't tell me there's a dead body out there." One of these nights. And she told me, "Oh, you got a transformer sparking all over the place." And I looked, and there it was. So that's what I did. Of course, the phones were down. I mean, it's weird. Sometimes people can call in to the store, but I can't call out. Which is it's a phone system that's connected within the store, and there's certain code numbers and that sort of thing that you can call in for this and that. But anyway, I don't know, it's just been on the fritz. So I just had to use my own phone. So I called them, and so did she. We were both talking to whichever dispatch. And after a while, the fire truck showed up, and then it looked like they were just parking there and watching it. But then the electrical workers from Entergy, the electric company that provides our electricity out here in these here parts, showed up to deal with it. And that took a while too. So they were horsing around with it and everything. Finally, when all the power went out, that's when they cut it to change out the burning crap, And can't remember the last time there was a power outage there. I mean, some things, the emergency backup is there for like the registers and whatnot, which I seem to recall there was a little more than that. I don't know. Maybe they've changed things over the years. I don't know. I just pay attention to my shift, and then when I'm done, I'm done. So anyway, so okay, interesting, a little something different. But don't know why. I mean, I guess just faulty or something. Because it's not like someone smashed into it or anything. And I say it rained. I don't remember getting the reports that there was any like lightning or whatever. Maybe there was. Maybe that's what happened. It seems like someone would have noticed before. I mean, hell, even I did. But it takes a while, apparently. I was like, well, I don't guess it's going to actually just blast open and spray, sparks and crap everywhere. Because, not too far from it are all these gas pumps. And there's one thing I know, and even though I work there, I'm not an expert on all things fuel. But I've heard tell that they're highly combustible. And any kind of sparks or flames get there, well, they could just explode all over the place. Yeah. And then, of course, you realize who's supposed to clean all that up. Yeah, you're listening to him. I don't want to do that. This is, of course, my only out would be that I didn't survive the explosion. So there is that possibility. So then, I guess I wouldn't be expected to, sweep up all the mess. See, the problem, though, dying out there in that store. Of course, I guess if the store caught fire and burned down and all that, it would be gone. But the thing of it is, supposedly when you die at some place, especially, under duress or what have you, I mean, you're usually pretty upset when you're done. But nevertheless, you would haunt that place for all eternity. But then I don't know whatever happens when they tear a property down. I mean, that's always been the story from horror movies and stuff. And say, oh yeah, he died here and his spirit's still here and some crap. And to be stuck in that store for all eternity. And of course, you would want to wail and holler and stuff in the hopes that whatever owners are like, screw it, I'm done with this. I just tear it all down. And then finally I'm free. Yes. And so now you begin to understand why ghosts do what ghosts do. Well, it's only a theory, but I mean, other stories is like, I was a murder victim and, that asshole did it. Could do that. Of course, you couldn't give your testimony to a court. I mean, unless one day they recognize the spirits and it's like, I now call the witness, the ghost of the victim that only I can hear and see and all that. All right, we'll enter this in evidence. And you can just make up the whole story. My client's innocent. This other idiot did it. And here we go. Wow, you're a genius. I know. There you go. I mean, the way things are going, they might actually happen, I mean, it's well documented in the paranormal sciences. Stuff like that. And you just, I don't know, hold a seance in the middle of the trial. Did so-and-so murder you? No. All right, you're free to go. Oops. There we go. This is her scarlet sash. Or, I guess it's pretty, maybe scarf. I don't know. There we go. There we are. Yeah. Isn't that better? Well, I'm the one who decides. I say it's better. Okay. Now to get a bit of a gold heel for all this. And it's her I don't know. Oops, staff. As she flies about. in the nude. Because, you see, it's symbolic of truth and honesty. She conceals nothing. And, well, who am I to complain? So I don't. I don't mind at all, really. Oh. Should the bracelets actually be silver? Nah, we'll make them gold too. Just a bit. Maybe extra shiny. Yeah. The eternal flame. There was her. There was the character in timer that I did. And then the other one was, I called him Utopian, but then, well, there came Jupiter's Legacy, so I had to think of something else. And I did. I simply called him Halcyon. There you go. But those characters were men, and who wants to see that shit? They were not naked, no. I mean, she had a costume too, but you know, I get bored and stuff, There she goes. Bum, 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 boom, 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 ba-da-da-da-da, 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 bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Might as well go ahead and get another layer and see if this will work. That's not going to cut it. Let's see. I wonder, do a layer. Yeah, maybe. Let me just go ahead and do all that. Did I do that? And then brighten it up a bit. Well, when I flatten it, it'll work. All right. Oops. Well, you're supposed to blend in. Yes. yes. There you are. Because it's the smoke of it all. Yeah. Uh, oops. Not too much. Damn it. Oh well, that'll have to do. Uh, well, alright, I might just search for a 9 to 5, and if I strive, maybe I'll stay alive. There we go. Bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. There you go. And yay. No. A little more attention for the lady. Yes, yes. Here we are. I'm sorry, madam, but I have to go there. Especially there. Yes. All right. Oh, it really brings the rat out. Oop. Well, off she goes. Into the wild blue yonder. Do, 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 do. Whoops. Well, look at you. Looking. There. Like a bright glow within the flames. And of course, the tan lines. All right. Ta-da. And now at here, yeah, wah, 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 wah. No, ma'am. I didn't draw naked ladies flying through the sky. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, yeah, it was me. All right. Bum, 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 bum. Oops. I don't know why the hell that crap goes through my head. All right. And a little bit of that. Something like it. Team like it. Uh-huh. Yeah. Mike could put an outer glow upon her angelic form. Yes, yes. As she streaks through the sky. Literally, streaks through the sky. And that's about it. Let's see. Make a duplicate. And flatten. And there you go. Oh, what's this crap? Good Lord, an imperfection. Oh, this will not do. Oh, oh, wait. It probably. Damn, damn. Yeah. Now no one will know of the imperfection. No one! Alright, there we are. There she goes. Into the wild blue yonder. It's something, you know? Anywho, Liberace spacesuit, my luminescence, the coal sack. She checked the torture pits. Yeah, the orders. Yeah, sweetheart. Kind friend says she only uses Trojan. Yeah, well, what gave it away? Kind friend, she got a hold of my torch. Yes. Kind friends, we have a strict policy against naked men in this house. Well, that's a good policy to have. Kind friends, very nice, Doug. Why, thank you, kind friends. Kind friends, love it when Greek woman light my torch. Well, there she is. Come on, baby, light my torch. And, damn, I could have sworn I had already done an hour. Well, anyway, you see, you got the helmet. She's got some bracelets there. A little, well, it's just armband, isn't it? I mean, I don't know what else you would call it when it's actually some sort of metal thingy put on there. So, yeah, that's about it. I don't know what else to do. It's getting late for me. See, I know it's early morning for everyone, for normal people. Like for me, it's like I said, "Oh man, I got to eat something before I do this," which was another reason for the delay. And did all that, and was saying, "I got to make breakfast," but it's not breakfast; it's dinner. Dinner for you is now my breakfast. You know? I know it sounds strange and everything, but not so much. Not so much. No, it's pretty messed up. I'm getting to where I can't stand it anymore. You know? What are you gonna do? Suddenly Tacitus arrives. Dub! Tass says, my bad. Just woke up. Well, Tacitus, I'm afraid there's going to be penalties. You will have to write, let's see, the lines, I'm sorry for being late, 200 times. I'm afraid you'll have to get on that task. Immediately. Do. Tass says, you feeling good, Dub? Well, not at the moment. I'm exhausted. I was at work. Yeah, since you're late, you missed out on the story I was telling about the transformer that exploded next door to the store. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And no, I don't mean robots that turn into cars. No, I mean a transformer for where the electrical hookup is, you know? So I just started sparking and spitting fire all over the place. And I didn't even notice until some lady walked in and said, hey, you need to call 911. And my first thought was, Jay's one of the, parking lot people was expired in the parking lot. He said, no, it's this transformer is spitting sparks and fire everywhere. So called 911 and fire department showed up. Then the electricians, whatever they are, the electric guys in those trucks, and they stared at it for an hour or two. And then eventually the power all went out. So they could go mess with it without being electrocuted. And, apparently that's what they did. And then everything came back on and everything was fine, I guess. I don't know. Once my shift was over, I hopped in the truck and left. That's what I always do. Tess says the transformer next to our house blew up 2 different times. So fucking loud. Yeah, this one wasn't. Yeah, that's happened before. My neighbors did that one time. And then the one I had blew up one time. But that was a long time ago. But this one, it was doing the bzz, 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 bzz stuff. And the main thing was to avoid the actual explosion, Even though it was sort of distant, but not enough for my liking. Had it done that, and then one of those things hit the pumps, well, it's not a great feeling. Not a great feeling at all. But anyway, fortunately, that didn't happen. So I don't have to worry about it now. But, it didn't explode all the way, but seems like it could have. Also, I had mentioned there had been a rain the day before, which I slept through. But nevertheless, my guess is that was probably helpful too, in the sense that had there been any like really dry, grassy areas around, which there aren't many, it's all, pavement and concrete and stuff. Not that I'm complaining now, but nevertheless, had that happen, oh no, there'd be a fire and all that. Oh Lord, it'd be a fire. And, well, that can spread even to the pumps. See, it all comes back to the pumps. You know why? Gasoline. Turns out it's highly flammable. It can explode because there's a lot of it in there. So, hey, maybe I dodged, well, not a bullet, but an explosion. So, got to count your blessings where you can, Oh, look at that. I managed to actually make an hour. Whew. Thank God Tass showed up to give me something to talk about, even though it's the same thing I talked about earlier. But of course, Tass was late. So you're forgiven, Tass. You don't have to do the 200 lines. So, all right. Well, we won't tell Pat. This is between the two of us. You've earned another day of life. Taz says, oh, great. Taz says, man, oh, man. Taz says, fire. That's right. Wonder whatever became of that lady. Somebody did that. That was actually a pretty good little song. You know, they put the music to her. And ain't nobody got time for that. And it was good. It really was. Not as good as the Bill O'Reilly one. Yeah, that one was pretty good too. But still, nice little ditty, you know. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time, ain't nobody got time, ain't nobody got time, ain't nobody got time for that. Look it up. It's probably somewhere on the YouTubes. It's not bad. My little recommendation for today. It could be your song of the day. Yes. All right, there we go. If you missed out, you can back it up and watch Kenton of Star Patrol, and then me color this lovely lady who just not a fan of clothing. No. Taz says, there's a Bill O'Reilly one? Yeah, someone took it, the one with the leaked scene for him from Inside Edition, I think it was, and he would do it live. And yeah, they did a song of that one too. It's pretty good. Every now and then, you get one of those. So there you go. Something to seek and not destroy. Enjoy. Seek and enjoy. So yeah, I'll leave you with that. Thank you, says Taz. Well, you're welcome, Taz. This time. All right. We'll do this again hopefully soon. I guess tomorrow morning. I don't know what I'll do. I won't be able to do any night ones for a while because I'm going to be at work much longer than usual. So that won't happen. I won't be able to do Pat's show. None of the fun stuff, Look, you think I'm happy about it? I'm not. But it is what it is. And that's the way it goes. Damn it, where's my ending theme song? I worked so hard. Cutting all the lanyards. There it is. Ravencroft. Now you're even later than Taz. Late again. I see, darn it. Yeah, I'm afraid so, Ravencroft 82. But don't fret. As I said earlier, this will be archived and you can back it up and watch it from the beginning. Oh, you don't want to miss out my brilliance. Oh, good Lord. Perish the thought. All right, there you go. Have a good day, everybody. Me? I'm going to bed so I can wake up from my coffin and stalk the night as I go to work.